We come to a 400 amp switch fuse here, and then the NIE has its end feed box in here. From here we distribute the cables to the main switchboard at the end of the building here, which we can have a look at. So no one should ever have to touch this. At the moment there are 400 amp BS88 fuses in it. So if they go, it's Stephen, that would be on our side, wouldn't it, to replace? Yeah. The NIE's obviously back up the street, whatever. So it's straightforward. There's no maintenance required. Probably every year, 6 months, you do a visual inspection, make sure there's no openings or any water ingress. So it is pretty standalone. And just while we're here then, we might as well take these into account. So you've got your general power and lighting dashboard for the car park area. You have a separate dashboard for your EV charging units. There's only 2 units up at the far end there. Again, there's circuit charts and all in them. They're down on the main schematic, so everything's detailed. Again, I don't know who maintains these for Radius, but obviously there'll be visual inspections. Is that yourselves, is it? Okay. But again, it's usual MCB for circuits, RCBO for sockets and all. You'll see everything located here. Obviously, this was an issue, the steelwork, getting it in tight, so Stephen planned it that way. Yeah. Design, wasn't it? Yeah. And you know yourself, obviously, the NIE dictate what size they need and everything, so that's their meter cubicle down here, and then they put their seals on their end box. So.
Yeah. So what I would suggest is start by getting rid of the junk. It's already started to accumulate.
Yeah.
And these aluminium things are getting laid against us.
It's a store already. Yeah.
No, that shifted so.
I don't know. I was going to ask well. Parachute or something at the top floor?
Is it full arrest, is it? Or? It's just down now, anyway. Yep. We'll say to Sean, Stephen, that they just to get that clear.
This here's just all for car park and EV points, just these boards here.
Yeah, and your general power and lighting for the car park.
Right, so it's just this is just.
Yeah, just for this area, really. Yeah. If we head on down to the main switch room, as we call it.
David, let's just demonstrate the machine going up and down.
Yeah.
The only person who needs in here is NIE. That's the NIE meter in there, so they'll want that once a year.
And when you do say like 6 months to a year, do we arrange that, or do you come out automatically just to? Do you make us aware?
Well, we have done our test inspection for the full contract, so it's really what your procedure is after that. It's a brand new contract, so a year, probably 12 months. You do, or you might want to do a periodic inspection. It's just what's.
I think that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about, a periodic inspection. So I'll have a wee word and see. No, that's good. Perfect.
Can you show that?
Sean, I take it this is just a straight up and down, is it? Yeah. What's your fingers do? And then it's obviously, you have to keep your hand on it to just bring it the full way down. Sorry? Right, okay.
So it'll come down once. If it powers off, it'll let you take it up or down once. On the battery.
Okay. Happy enough with that position? Yeah. We'll head to the main switch room. At least we've got a good day weather-wise. Please just be careful. The new. Somebody went down this morning. you don't normally see it in that state. It's normally full of dust and everything anyway. So what happens then from the main intake point, it heads over here. There's two 4-core 70s terminated into this. That's our main switch for this switchboard. So throughout the building you have your local distribution boards, which we can have a look at. And they are power and lighting, HVAC and essential services. So they're all individually metered. Everything's labelled. We have a main schematic there. Stephen wants a frame one, which we can probably put on that back wall. So for reference, this can be taken out and it corresponds with these supplies, different distribution boards throughout the floors. Fire alarm, obviously it's locked in the on position here and it's just indicated with the red label. That's out at main reception. Again, all local boards for what we call is the ground floor, your cafe area, reception area, and again, full circuit charts in them. You can maybe show them if you're key there. Dave. Again, circuit charts in here detailing what each breaker is. So standard numberings, 1 down the left hand side and then following through. These are blank positions, obviously for future circuits. You have your local surge protection on every disc board in the building with main surge protection, type 1 I think, in the main board. So again, if there's a fault or a faulty bit of equipment, the breaker will go, you'll know what the circuit is, and then obviously check what the fault is. Do you have any questions? Just straightforward, just we can go to the local floors. At the moment, you've got 2 risers on either side of the building and distribution boards. The building's virtually cut in half. One half supplied from this side, one half from the other side.
The meters are on BMS, are they?
Yes. I think they were probably demonstrated or notified yesterday there on that too. So all the operating instructions, I sure had the wee meter sheets out for you, but we can get them printed and even put a laminated copy on the board. So if anyone want to tinkle and go through the meters and just check what each floor is using, power, lighting wise, HVAC, you know, but again, as Stephen says, it's on the BMS system. We'll have a full record of it. So. Happy enough, guys? It's
Happy enough? Yeah, I know.
Again, on this side of the building, we have essential services MCCB panel board. Again, I won't run through all the circuits, but you have your evacuation lift, you have essential services in the 24/7 area up on the 3rd floor, and then corridors as well. Basically escape lighting to get you through the building, you know, so it's a and they are all, there's an automatic transfer switch here. Obviously mains failure, we can show it later on when we're doing the generator. This here unit, 88 kVA, just runs for 8 hours maximum. You know, that'll obviously cover you for any eventuality. Again, Stephen said it's all metered and they should all be on the BMS system. You can pick up the details of cabling and everything on the main schematic. So it's all happy enough, Roy. Listen, you should never be at it, you know, unless there is a full fault or something, yeah, down the line that
When
trips
you
out.
says it lasts for the 8 hours, what happens if we need it for longer, or are we assuming that we'll have the power back within?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment the tank's full,
Yeah.
you know, but that it only gives you 8 hours
hours.
cover.
Okay.
Probably it's a wee bit more maybe, but
Yeah.
they state only 8 hours.
Okay.
You know, so
Happy days.
It's 8 hours at full load.
Full
Yeah.
load.
She never run it full
Yeah,
load.
no, not going.
So it'll last longer than 8 hours.
but it would be in your maintenance regime, just obviously to check the fuel level and
Yeah.
it's
Your
always
service every year sort of thing.
yeah. I think we covered for the first year anyway, whatever maintenance, and then
Okay.
it's over to yourselves.
Dunno. Perfect. That's grand. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to go up and see a typical floor, just the distribution on the floor?
Yeah, well, we look at
disboards?
that just to see. Yeah, even if it's one, yeah,
That's
it'd be
okay.
grand, yeah.
Normal, isn't it? Yeah. This is a typical floor distribution end. So we have general power and lighting distribution board, and then HVAC distribution board. Obviously, there's contactors and everything in this section. This is the way the system's distributed, just through the floors and drops off. So every floor is virtually identical on this side and the far side of the building. So if you're key there, Dave, again, just no. So, same again, main switch, surge protection, local MCBs and RCBOs. All the circuits are detailed in that, giving you your cable size, your MCB size, and what the circuit serves. So tidy. Again, we'll hand plenty of these keys over. And just the labelling then, so that obviously tells you distribution board, and then it's supplied from the main switchboard for all the time.
Good to see.
Okay. Now you know yourself, Roy. Someone could plug dodgy kettle in or computer or something, so
Yeah.
trip a breaker, and then this is your first port of call. You know,
I think we're hopefully trying to rule out anybody using
either
dodgy
on
chargers, as long as we've got it checked out, you know.
Yeah, you
not
would do
to be
your
used,
your
so-
pat test and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.